to one and all present here. So today is the 28th session of Knowledge Exchange, and as you all know, today's session will be handled by Arun Vairavan. He is a senior technical consultant here. So this presentation going to explore the key practices for enhancing collaboration between developers and testers, including shift left testing, test driven development, and behavior driven development. It also covers performance testing, automated testing, CI pipelines, and setting clear acceptance criteria, all aimed at ensuring quality from early development to final delivery.
Good morning to everyone, and thanks for joining. Today we are going to see the collaboration between the developer and tester. So in most of you, everyone is working in the software development, and not only the developer and tester, here other teams as well. We are going to see like functional team, others are there. So the most of the work done by the developer and testers. So it's a collaborative work. So if we work collaboratively, then it will be good to go the quality and also the improvements in our development as well. Like there are some agenda we today we are going to see like introduction and challenges and best practice, and there are some tools involved and how to collaborate with other teams and how to improve the things as well. And here there are different roles and responsibility for developer and tester, and there are some different mindset between the developer and tester, and also the if everything goes well, then it will we can collaborate with other team members as well. So always developer will develop and enhance the feature and functionalities. So he concentrate or she concentrate only in the development knowledge. I mean development and also the improving the functionalities. But tester always finding the issues and ensure their reliability and make the app quality and then reliability as well. Here, there are some different mindset between the developer and tester. Like, many people are there in the testing team in the meeting. So when developers say it's 6, then tester will always say it's 9. There are some different mindset between the developer and tester. So because and mostly the developers working in the feature and enhancing the functionality, but they forgot to improve the product. In that case, a testing team involves and they can pinpoint all the issues and then they can explain functionality and then improve their product. So here there are some different mindset between the developer and the tester. And if to resolve this, we need some good collaboration between both the team members. So here, if we both work together, even though they have a different mindset and even though they have different ideas, then we have to stick with the requirement, and working together is most important, and it will increase productivity and reducing the cost as well. So there are some challenges, and we have some solution for the challenges as well. The common challenges are like once you sit with the requirement analysis, when you have to define the objective and goal, you have to correctly mention all the requirements, and then each team should have a each team should have a knowledge of application knowledge, and also it will reduce the communication gap as well. And all the developers and the testers should know their roles, what they have to do. So these are the challenges currently we have. So once you set the goal, then all other points will be solved one by one. So each team member should know their roles as well. Developers should also know the application knowledge and how the testers will test the application, and how the client will and know the how the client will use the application. So in that case, these challenges will can be over. So there are some solutions actually. So in the current situation, the people there, most of the people are trying to test the application in the production environment. Not the all the testers. 50% of testers are testing in production and sandbox environment. and the client also doing their testing, and then they are using the application and finding the issues in production. Why it is happening in the production? Then it should be tested in the development environment itself, during the development itself, not on the staging or other environments. So when the development happens, then at the time itself you have to do the testing. Then you can reduce the cost and time as well. So this comes under the shift left testing. And when the team sit together to analyze the issue, it comes under the bug triage and root cause analysis and cross-functional training. We can see all the points one by one. So shift left testing means actually, sorry for mispronunciation, shift left testing. During the requirement phase, we have to involve all the developers and testers, sit together and to explain all the uh, points and main functionalities. And if you have any some diagrams or workflow, you can show them and explain how it works. Then here itself, most of the test cases we can able to identify it, and developer also can able to apply the unit test cases in the development phase. So during the design, we can create all the test cases, and we can tell them these are the major key points to cover it in the design phase. And development phase, here the most testing this should happen in the development phase itself. um, like developer has to do the unit test case, and tester, we have to teach them how to apply this logic and all. So 50% of testing will done in this shiftless testing. Other 40-50 percentage will be covered in the next steps actually. So these are the major diagram. Like you should not test in production, you have to test it in the lower environments in the development stage itself. Like in the shift left testing actually, we have to collaborate together. Like a developer and tester should sit together and then find the key points and then do the testing. So in the real time, we have to do the practice actually. Currently, it is not happening. This is the problem. Many people will have more discussion to find the issues and then wasting their time, everything, and the cost and quality as well. So in that case, we can resolve this in the left testing. And most of the people are not doing the dredge. Even in many of the project, we are not doing it. We have to do it at least once a day. We have to sit together and find the issues and what is the root cause, how to resolve it. So there are some different ideas from the testing team. Developers should also accept it in their point of view, and we can sit together. Even we can involve the business team as well. We can ask them how to apply this functionality and how to resolve it. Many people are not doing it. Actually, bug triage is most important point here. We have to do it, and cross-functional training. Actually, here developer is always doing the development. Is developers not learning the testing, how they are doing the testing, and what are the steps involved in the testing, how to do the testing, and these are the key and basic points developers should also know, and testers should also have a good idea about development knowledge. Like basic knowledge is mainly important. For example, in the current projects we are working, we everyone is working in the REST APIs. Maybe some of the people know, some of the people doesn't know about REST API. These are the APIs, a backend API we connected together from the front end. So here tester should have a knowledge about REST API. Then they can do the technical testing as well. Without having any security, you should not connect to the API. So you should not bump many data into the system, junk data. These are the technical testing. So here testers should also know the development knowledge. and also everyone should have some out of the box knowledge as well. Like functional team also should know the development knowledge, and testers should have a development knowledge, and development should understand the all the environment related testing knowledge as well. Like in the local environment, you will not face all the security and performance related issues, but the testing team run in the higher environment. So in that case, you should know that how they are testing. Like there are some tools involved, like a burp tool. There are many tools are there. So you have to know those tools, and then you can push all the information from the local, and you can test it in their local environment as well. These are the some best practice currently involved in the market. Like you have to clearly define the acceptance criteria and involve both the teams in the all the phases, like early, like when you do the requirement business analysis itself, you have to involve all the team members. Currently what is happening, business team involved in all the requirement gathering, all the meetings, they are not exposing other functionalities to the development team and testing teams in the early stages. Like if at least the team leader should know the information about the application, how it works. So this will resolve all the issues between the uh, tester and developer, and also improve the quality as well. So the behavior driven development and balance automated testing. Behavior driven development is kind of explaining functionality with key points like a diagram, workflow, and how it works. Like you can put a flow chart and you can explain them both the developer and tester. If tester doesn't know, the developer should explain that. If developer doesn't know, the tester should explain. So currently, and also we have automated testing. Yeah, you know that it will reduce the time and cost as well. So when you do the development, if it is repetitive, you can add it in the automated testing. Involve the automated testing team. When before the manual testing starts, the automation team should run their test, and if there is any major issues, then once it is fixed, then the manual testing team can start their testing. So it is opposite actually currently in all the project. Like once the manual testing team run the test manually and wasting the major time, and then automation team runs daily test cases once, 3 times or 2 times at a time. But sometimes they are finding issues at the end of the day. So in that case, the developer will fix it and taking much time to close all the issues. So this is what the behavior driven development. So involve all the stakeholders in the requirement, and also illustrate all the scenarios as a image or something with and also when you create a Jira description, use simple terms, then both the teams will easily understand. It will avoid the major issues, and the the workflow and illustration will also increase the collaboration between all the teams. And yeah, there are some tools and automations available in the market. Like about currently we are working in Jira, and there is an CI/CD tool as well. Some of our members are working currently in DevOps. They know that Jenkins, it is kind of a deployment tool, and the Subversion tool also we have Git. So in that cases, actually you can deploy all the application in the CI/CD process. Then it will reduce the time. When you do the development, immediately deploy it. Then testing team can also test very quickly. So in that case, here the DevOps team also comes into the picture. There, currently we have the DevOps. But in the earlier stages we don't have it. You have to know the basic knowledge of DevOps applications as well. So this will reduce the time as well, and this will create a collaboration between the developers and testers. The collaboration, everything goes well, that collaboration comes into the picture. Here, the test-driven development, like when you write a code, there should be a test criteria. Then the team will develop quickly, and the testing team also test quickly. So in this step, actually, there are benefit from the both the teams. So sharing the responsibility between the both the teams is main important one. And once it is done, then performance testing as well comes into the picture. Like if everything performance test is good, then that application scalability, everything will go comes into the picture. And if collaboration is good, and improvements also important in the daily life. Currently, I'm seeing many of the teams are not doing the retrospective if they are working in agile or another model. So you have to sit together and understand the success and failures, failed cases, and what are the things we have to improve it. These are the points, key points we have to discuss in retrospective. Currently, major teams are not involved in the retrospective. Mostly the team leaders are doing it, but we have to involve all the team members, and we have to sit together and find it. And this should happen in the face to face, not in the call. We don't get it key points during the online call. So, and the skill development is major point, and we have to train all the we have to train ourselves, all the application and working application, and also the other application, other verticals as well. Then it will improvise your knowledge, and also you can work in any kind of application. And if tester know the basic knowledge of particular vertical, then he can work in all the applications and any kind of applications in the same vertical. It's not a stick. You can't stick with a single application. And you have to build a culture between the developer and tester. Basically, here the key point is you have to give a respect to the both of the teams. Should not fight it's a kind of um, um, technical things. If he tester doesn't know, you have to teach them. If the development team doesn't know about the uh, testing steps, you have to teach them. Here, that is not happening. So you have to do it, and it should be clearly, and communication should also clearly happen. And finally, major point is collaboration between the tester and developers. And the developer and tester should know their role, and improvement is major key point. The development team and testing team should improvise their skills, and teach them each other. And then finally, the application quality will also get increase. That's it. Thank you for that.